Hello everybody, how are we doing today? It is time for the Parasite afternoon. I'm Xerobladedge, and I'm going to be showing you Parasite Eve 80% disc with turbo. Pretty good run, pretty easy run, except for day 1 and day 2. As long as they're nice, we'll be all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Make sure my timer is ready. It is. And if everything's good with you guys, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. So picture it. Christmas 1997. You are getting ready for your date to the opera. Sorry, my phone's going off. And, you know, you got your hair all done up. You got your nice, sleek black dress on, your heels. And you're going to go see the hot new opera featuring Melissa Pierce. And have a good time. So, chat, before we get started, what's one thing you expect a New York detective to have on them? Also, thank you for the good lucks. Evidence to plant a scene, a slice of pizza? Okay. What do you think a New York detective or New York police officer has with a dress? Also, I like to name Aya for the memes. Aya Brea. So you have your badge. You might have your gun on you. We're hiding a club in our dress. Don't ask questions, just go with it. So now we're going to watch the hot new opera. You got to take the club to the club. Right. I'm not from anywhere near New York, so I just assume that you carry a club. Any respectable lady. So the reason I choose to run turbo is I am a Mega Man speedrunner. And you could assume I mash a lot. I run turbo so I don't have to mash. Because it's an RPG. That's fair. That is true. So this is Melissa Pierce. She will become very important in this game. Yeah, her opera, her singing is so good that it literally sets people on fire. It is so hot. So while this is going on, I'll give you a little key quirk about this game. This is one of those early Square PS1 games, early PS1 game in general, where you can't use both your analog stick and your D-pad. So I will be switching back and forth between those throughout the run. If you're playing the PS2 version, you can just switch with your analog button. The digital versions force you to either use analog or D-pad, which you would want to use D-pad for menus. So the hot date here is gone. Never see him again. I thought I was on analog. I am on D-pad. So we're going to run up here and talk to who is now Eve. She is singing to us the whole time she is talking. I don't know. I don't know. So we're just gonna walk up to her. Now she's going to tell us about our powers that are growing inside of us through mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. We're just going to smack her with the club till the battle ends. Oh, there is touch damage in this game. So we're hoping for crits here, which we got none. So great start. You can tell you have a crit by if the number is above the enemy's head is yellow. That's how we know we got a crit. We want to hit her 4 times and get a crit of 10. We didn't. But that's just the name of the game. So the reason that we equip the club at the beginning of the game is to save ammo. She's going to float away like a Final Fantasy villain. And we're going to jump down this hole. And then we meet this little girl. This little girl is Maya. You'll be seeing her throughout the game. She is Aya's sister. Or Ayaya's sister, so that makes her Mayaya. You love this game? I love this game. Now for the most iconic scene in PS1 history. One of the most. Master Splinter is going to get an upgrade. So we're going to run up here and grab this key from this burnt body that's just randomly here. And it's holding a key. How the key didn't get burned up, I will never know. So now we're going to run down here into the dressing room. We're going to read a diary. Well, read is a very broad term, as in I'm going to hold X and I is going to flip pages real fast. And then we're going to get another key. So this whole diary is about how Melissa hasn't been feeling good. Something's wrong. And I'm going to run over here for an ammo plus 6. We're saving ammo right now. That's why we have the club equipped. Now Melissa is all of a sudden in here playing piano. Now she's getting her Final Fantasy upgrade. I'm gonna wait for her. I'm gonna take this fight a little bit safe. I'm gonna wait for her to use her green lasers instead of attacking mercilessly as I just did. Hey, we got a crit though. We want to try to stay as far away from her when she's moving because she can swipe at us, and that swipe does 18 damage. Hey, we won the fight though. So, we learned about our powers, which are parasite powers. Or parasite energy. It's like our MP bar, the green bar under our health. And it heals us, and it gives us other things depending on our level. Right now we only have heal 1, which we will use liberally through the first 2 days to save our medicines. And I will explain why we're saving medicines at day 2. Oh, and also the rats can use fire out of their tails. These are the worst enemies in the game. This is the frog. You have to be super close to hit them. And they hit like a truck. Oh, I meant to hit the rat, not the frog. Okay, he's gone. Huh. Oops. It's okay. I didn't save because I didn't think that encounter would kill me, but we'll get back there. It's fine. Sorry, guys. Well, there goes any chance of sub 3 hours that I had. Yeah, I should have saved after Eve. Remind me to save after Eve 2. Remind me to run back and save. For the memes. All right, I'll be right back after. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. If anything, we get to watch her date get yeeted again. Yeet, he's gone. Ah, go up the stairs. But at least we have video evidence that we didn't start the fire. You get one crit and you're not gonna crit again. There we go. Even better Eve fight this time. I am a dad, so I can provide dad jokes. Certified for 13, going on 14 years. Oh, happy birthday to the twins. Can we talk that? There we go. Really? That it is. Yes and no. The second one is a straight up Resident Evil clone. I've touched the second one, but I've never finished it. And then the third one is a third person shooter. And then the author, so this game's based on a book, and the author gave Square the right to make a game from it. 3 games later, he hated it, so he took the rights back, and that's why we don't have another Parasite Eve game. My speedrun.com profile says otherwise. The third birthday isn't bad if you play on New Game Plus, so you can skip all the cutscenes. Nice no crit. Oh, of course. Of course you came at me like that. So that's a use of our Parasite Eve powers. I was able to heal myself, get back up to full health. And you don't use items to refill your PE. It fills up on its own, and the more you use it, the slower it fills up. Leave me alone. I'm going to attack and be stupid. I was gonna heal. Okay, we survived. Go save. Go save. I don't think we can kill a monster like that with just a club. I'm going to save. Also, there's a parrot in those, in that, closet back there. Why save? Because I died on, like, one of the easier encounters. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a heal, too. That's why we're 30 minutes into a run that we should be 16 minutes into. All right, here we go. Back at it. You were right there. There is no excuse to miss. Risking it. Oh my God, just okay, we did it. We beat the frogs. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. This is our gun. First gun we're gonna use. The M1611A one. So the way guns work in this game is if you ever played Persona, we're gonna fuse our guns together with tools. I'll get more into that into day 2, but right now we're gonna talk about RNG chest. So these 2 chests that I'm gonna pick up have either an offense +1 or an offense +2. I need to go in the door. We're hoping for offense +2s, but we got an offense +1 and an offense +1. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip my gun. I'm gonna sort my inventory here. Oh. And we're gonna power up that gun and we're gonna heal. Now we're going to attempt the only skip in the game. and we didn't get it. You can skip this encounter. All right, so now we have our first real boss coming up, and that's the alligator. Oh, I should have pressed the switch first. Turn our turbo back on. Hello, Jerry. How are you? We're also like 15 minutes behind because I died. Jerica? Okay. My brain just tends to shorten more than it should sometimes. Jerica is easy to remember. Jerica is the name of the lady that cuts my hair. So Eve can now phase through stuff and leave her stuff, her mitochondria goop behind, and make an alligator out of it that somehow has electric powers and can throw sonic booms with its tail. Also, the fight starts off with text. Just to let you all know, there are 2 targets. So we're going to take out its tail first. Then we're going to run over here, and basically we're just doing a circle. Unless we miss. Literally the perfect phase 1 to an alligator. Now we can turn on our analog and turbo because there's only 1 target. Because we're now in phase 2 of the fight. And now we can breathe fire. Ooh, nice 2 crits there. All that garbage for a damageless alligator. So now, because of the style turbo controller that I use, the game's going to play itself for a minute. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead. We have a lot of text coming up before we go to the next dungeon. Also, Daniel is the true MVP of this game. That's the first time I've ever got a damageless alligator, though. So that's cool. So now we kind of get the premise of the story. It all started with this incident. 6 days that were to become a nightmare for all. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget. It was pure terror, but it was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. Day 2, Fusion. It's almost like a Dragon Ball Z episode. Day 2. So now we're at the NYPD. We're just going to go through some cutscenes. Hold X through these cutscenes, go through a tutorial, and then we'll kind of figure out what's the next move. So that ding you heard and that little flash, that gave me a mod permit. They're completely useless. Actually, right now I'm gonna go store it, or I'm gonna go store some things, some key items we don't need, which is the 2 keys from the theater, because for some reason you don't discard them after using them. Nope, I went a little bit to the right. I'm trying to remember this guy's name that's walking behind the counter. I know he's not a very important character, but Torres is his name. He's gonna give us our next gun, which I think is the M16F. Now we're gonna mash out of this menu because we don't need to. He's the one that deals with all the mod permits. We don't need him. Turn my turbo off. Mash circle. So this is gonna seem kind of weird. I'm gonna discard all my equipment. Because I'm going to grab a vest. This vest is called the CM Vest 2. I'm gonna grab it after this cutscene. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna meet Daniel's son. And he's gonna be all like, let's go to Central Park for the Christmas show. And Daniel's gonna be like, oh, that typical dad. Oh, I gotta work. And he's gonna get mad and run off. Also, the kids should not be wearing shorts in a New York winter. That's how you catch cold. Also, remember that Daniel's kid runs off to go to Central Park. That's a key thing in a little bit. So we're gonna run in the locker room and grab our vest. The vest comes with a auto heal. And you may be like, Zero, what's that for? Well, auto heal will allow the game to, if we're below a certain health threshold, the game will be like, oh, I'm going to heal you and use one of your medicines. So it's quite helpful. I suggest if you run this game or start running this game, always pick it up. I'm still in the field of pick it up. I don't know. So now we get a call. We're gonna head after this cutscene. We're gonna head out. And you're gonna see our world map for the first time. We only have 3 places we can go: the NYPD, Carnegie Hall, and the museum. The museum is our next stop. We're gonna try to find out what's going on here with Aya, as she has new powers. Doesn't really understand what's going on. I like how fast they're driving down a New York City street. So now we're going to run up here to the museum. And talk to this guard. So here's something that I've always thought was weird with this game. I'm waiting for a cue. When Daniel says thanks, we can move again. He's gonna let Daniel go through on the merit that Aya is gonna sign him in. So we'll go sign him in and we can run up. So now we can let the game play itself again. Also, PS1 typing on a keyboard sound. Insert here. This is where we gotta figure out that the mitochondria is what's going on. Before we came in, he was playing WoW. Or RuneScape. RuneScape seems more like the time. Hojo did get a glove. Actually, fun fact. Fun fact. This is the prototype engine for Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, I need to be on my menu notes for this. Oh, I am. So, without this game, Final Fantasy VIII could have been totally different. We're gonna run in here and have a meeting and talk about our plan of action. I almost just didn't have turbo on. That'd have been awful. So we're gonna hold turbo till we get a mod permit, and then we're gonna do our first kind of big menu. Wouldn't it technically be Eve floated? So Squall could time compress. All right, so our first big menu, this is what I was talking about. We have a tool in our inventory, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put this M1911A1 onto the M16A1, and then I'm gonna sort my inventory. I'm gonna sort my inventory and discard this mod permit again, and then I'm gonna equip my guns. My gun and my vest. So now we're going to our second dungeon. Carnegie Hall was our first dungeon. We don't have to pick this one on the world map though, so this kind of brings up more of what I spoke about in the sewers, which is the RNG chest. Chests are weighted in this game. There's a table somewhere I've seen where it gives you like the weight of the RNG, but it's either 50-50 for me, and that's how I look at it. The first chest that we could get either has a medicine or an ammo. I'm hoping for medicine. And then the one we'll get after that is weighted for an 80% tool or a 20% ammo, so 50-50. So Daniel tries to go in and get his son out, and his arm catches fire. Why? Because mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So here we meet a new type of encounter, the snakes. The snakes can poison us. It's annoying, but they have a, hey, I got a medicine. They have a tell when they're going to attack so you can dodge, because this is a real-time combat game. See what I mean? I didn't dodge, but hey, yeah, and also the range of which you attack matters. I didn't dodge again. Don't die. Oh, just use your medicine. It's cool. Oh, I love this game. We only have one medicine. Gotta try not to get hit now. This also brings in the encounter for birds. And birds are jerks. Birds also have a drop called junk. While junk is great and you can farm them to make some of the best weapons in the game, in the speedrun it's literally its name. It's junk. So I kind of want to bait them to attack me. That bird's gonna attack me. I did not, I bashed through the junk. I wasn't thinking. Usually if there's any kind of encounter that can give us junk, we just throw it away. even if it has ammo. The only time I'll make an exception is for medicines. If it's gonna give me junk and a medicine, I'll take the medicine. So we get a grenade launcher. There was a random grenade launcher in here, and I'm gonna save because I don't trust day 2. Hashtag never trust day 2. Yeah, keep chanting. I love this game. I love this game. So here's that weighted chest with the tool. If we get the tool, we get to put the grenade launcher on our gun, the stats from it. So that's neat. And we didn't get a tool. Oh no. I don't think I've ever not gotten that tool before. Well, that's first time for everything. Also, the monkeys have become infected. That's a monkey. I pointed at the screen like you could see me. Let me have my turn so I can heal, please. Let me have another turn so I can shoot monkey. Move out of the way of the birds. Oh, of course you targeted the bird. You targeted the other bird. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a quick menu that I shouldn't have to do, but I've done it twice. So, as you level up in this game, your inventory grows. So with only 16 inventory slots right now, and items do not stack in your inventory, you want to try to be as mindful of your inventory as you can be. Get away from me. Take the 2 than the however many. All right, so now we're gonna learn about battle points. Every 100 battle points, you can level up a stat. We're gonna put more attack into our gun. And I'm gonna heal. And then my analog needs to come on. So for every 100 battle points you accrue, you can either put them into a stat of the gun, or your active time battle, or your item capacity. After this, and up until day 5, I believe, we're gonna be putting 5 points into attack of our gun, and then we're going to be putting the rest into our active time until day 5, where we'll put them back in the attack of our gun. I'm gonna go grab a beverage because this is gonna take a second. So cool thing about this room that we're in, we used to come in the center, go to the left, and then make a big giant circle. Well, I was watching a speedrunner of this game, and if you just go back out the way you came, you save time. Because you end up in the middle. You used to end up all the way on the left and have to run all the way to the right. Also, Maya's here again. and Eve just turned everyone into goop. Yeah. And also, if you read the book, which I suggest it's on Kindle for like $10. Good luck finding a physical copy. The book story and this are not even the same. I read the book recently. All right, so now we're gonna follow Maya. We're in counter list for the next, oh, I forgot what screen we were on. We're gonna go up here and grab a crucial item. We're gonna grab a revive. We are our own team. This is the only party member we'll have. So, I thought I had more PE, but I don't. Revives, pretty much if you hit 0, it'll revive you. I need to be where I'm at in my notes. So here, we're gonna get a guaranteed tool here, but we're behind on our tools. So I'm gonna have to put the M203 that I got earlier on instead of the M84F gun. M203. Sorry, I was turning my turbo off. Hey, Rey is the best character in Evangelion, and you can't tell me any different. Hot take, I know. So here we're gonna get the worst encounter in day 2. We're gonna get 4 burbs. What does that mean? 4 junk. Oh, you bad bird. I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this now. Okay. So now we got the next scary encounter. Also, you can't run from encounters. I don't know if you have figured that out yet. This is a polar bear that has electrical powers. Don't know how that works. No, we use medicine. All right, time to heal again because game said no. Oh yeah, now we now have leveled up enough where we have enough PE to use 2 heals. So we're gonna play the roulette game with chests again here in a minute. That was a really good encounter. this chest up here on the right can either have a tool or a defense upgrade in it. We want a tool. Damn it. Darn it. Sorry. Dag nabbit. We got a defense +1. We don't want to use any defense upgrades right now because our armor that we're going to use for the rest of the game is in day 3. Also, more birds. Just saying. And a like. That hits like a truck. Just gonna go ahead and dispose of you. All right. I'm gonna sort my inventory here. And I'm gonna make a safety save again because we have the most RG heavy boss fight yet. This is the giant worms. This is the reason we grab the revive. It's literally a 4-on-1 fight. I am pause buffering to dodge. Oh, you would reload right there. Yep. You did that to me. There's one. So now they turn bigger because we killed one. That's how bosses work, right? So I'm trying to like deal even damage to the worms here. Please excuse me while I use my turn to heal. Oh no, that was bad. Please excuse me while I use another turn to heal. I don't want to use my revive. That's why we're kind of taking this slow. That was going to hit me. All right, now we have Big Worm, which is why I'm running away. This Big Worm is mean. Which I don't think I did this fight very well, so it's not gonna die. Quickly. Yep, it's gonna hit me. We might be burning our revive here. Yep. Okay. That's why we picked it up. Really? Heck you, game. BP to this. And that is the last time we will be using bonus points. Well, not the last time we'll be using bonus points, but the last time we will be using them on attack for a while. All right, so now we have the final boss of day 2, which is Eve, for the 3rd time. Also, everybody, please lower your head for the horse, because he is also fire. Welcome to the battle arena for this. You only have the carriage. Hope she doesn't swipe. This fight is dumb. Oh, I dodged it. Oh no, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, we won. We won. Okay. The hard part's over. The hard part of the run's over. And I only died once. Now we get to sit here and let the game play itself for a while. Also, if people are wondering what controller I'm using, I'm a bit of a controller collector. I'm using a Fujiworks Rensya pad, Rensya turbo pad. I collect controllers, and instead of retro video games, I collect the controllers you can play them with. It's a rare controller. It took me years to find a Fujiworks controller. Like literal before I learned Chrono Cross years ago. I just happened to find it on an eBay listing. Also, while we're waiting, huge shout out to staff. I know Discord's on fire right now. For trying to accommodate for Discord being on fire, I'd like to say thank you. And thank you for letting me run this quality cinematic RPG. And I hope everybody is enjoying it so far as we go into day 3. Yes, but also staff have some ferrets. I feel like the ferret represents me when I'm doing setups and events like this. Chat, the rest of chat gets cactuars. I see what you did there. You know what, Manic? I shake your hand. All right, chat. We're going into day 3. For some reason, the hospital is now red. I is seeing a vision. We're now in Soho, which I don't know what part of New York that is. I'm sure somebody in the chat can fill me in. I've never been to New York. And for some reason, mass panic has happened. Everything is in shambles. Eve has been turning people into goop left and right. And this is Maeda. Maeda is a character. I don't even know really who Maeda is. Where's my... I don't remember who Maeda is. Kunihiko Maeda. Here we go. Let's read about him what we have here. He's 35. He's an intelligent Japanese scientist who has a strong interest in mitochondria and the original Eve. He's also in the 3rd birthday. Chat, I gotta know before we go into day 3, does anybody need a refill on their beverage, a snack, maybe a bathroom break? Day 3 selection. No, I would not like to save. Yeah, my mitochondria power is turbo. Speeding up conversation. Never mind. Okay. We're gonna go gather some stuff. We're just checking on stuff right now. We're gonna go to the gun shop. And we're gonna do more of gun Sona fusion. I am way far ahead in my notes. We're gonna go to this gun shop here and we're gonna raid it because no one's here. We're gonna grab this M11. We're gonna grab that ammo. We're gonna grab that gun, whatever it was. We're gonna come down here, grab this tool. And we're gonna grab this, which is a bullet capacity upgrade. M16 to M11. We're gonna use this bullet cap on the M11. And we're gonna equip the M11. Game Face, please write the author of the book and let him know we want more games. Because it's his fault that we don't have any more games. Or ports or anything. So now we're gonna run over here to the pharmacy. And how many people have had decent or bad experiences with the pharmacy? We're gonna have a great experience with this pharmacy. Because the door is broke, we can walk right in. Pharmacy's open for the business. And we're gonna run over here and get stuck on that cart. We're gonna grab another revive. Quickest trip to the pharmacy ever. And we scan our Samsung Pay or Apple Pay and we just leave. Funny little thing, if you accidentally click the backseat of Daniel's car here, you'll be like, oh yeah, you're right in the front with me, not the backseat. All right, chat. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to go to the museum. I want you to take 6 minutes, because that's the break we have now. 6 minutes to get up, walk around, grab your water, take your dog out, use the restroom, do whatever you can. Or whatever you need to do. Grab a snack, make some instant ramen. I'm personally gonna go use the restroom. You have 6 minutes to make coffee. I shall return. I made it back in time. So here we're our friendly neighborhood professor is Medea is showing us what is going on with our cells and why we have this power. All right, my mom, I live with my mom. She's awesome. She doesn't understand the concept of marathon runs. So when I was on my break, she's like, there's a snake next to the garden. We got to go see it. And she's like, I'll have you back in time. So shout outs to her for having me back before the break's over. So now we're going to head back to NYPD. And that is the dungeon for the chapter. Day. I don't like snakes personally, so to me it wasn't. To her it's really cool because it keeps stuff out of our garden. So I guess it's cool. He's cool by me if he keeps stuff out of our garden. Can we get an RGL garden stream one day? I love mushrooms. I'm a huge mushroom fan. Yeah, Retro Gardening Live. That could be the sub channel where I just garden all the time. I'll set up a camera for the garden and we can watch it grow. Oh, I do it all myself. It's fine. So he gives us a lucky charm. And in true speedrunner fashion, it's taking up inventory. So what are we going to do? We're going to run down here and get rid of it. So now, another mechanic has been introduced. And that is the random shots. The M11 has a feature that doesn't let you target. It will shoot whatever enemy it wants to, and it will change targets when it wants to. But the M11 is a strong gun. Also, Rip Torres. So you're going to see me mash for a second. Store item. Store the Zuki and the Hamaya. And we're going to grab some extra items for safety here. I'm going to grab this. Excuse me. I'm going to grab this ammo. And this medicine. This dungeon also introduces refights. Because we will be backtracking. We can fight encounters again. As you saw, we fought the rat and the bird. That's a mandatory fight because we want the offense +1 out of it. But when I run back down this hallway, I can get a fight with 2 birds and a mouse, or a giant rat. Hey, we didn't get it. Now we're gonna run down here and fight another mandatory fight. which is a yellow mouse and a burb. You can't see the burb yet. There he is. That was a good fight. Sorry, I was messing with my turbo for some reason. Warner is also hurt real bad. So we're kind of going around talking to characters that are dead. I'm going to talk to him again, and he's going to give me some more ammo, just for safety. I'd like to make sure we have enough ammo, which we generally do. So we can get a refight on this screen, coming up after this story plot. The dog's acting funny. Keva is acting very funny. But Ben is sure that is very concerned, so he's going to chase the dog. And we got a refight. Okay that we popped a medicine because we got a medicine back. I'm also going to heal. So in this room, you want to just hold right to the chest and then left to get back out. Reason being, the middle of that room has an encounter. We don't want that encounter. So now we got our permanent armor for the game. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. I'm going to sort my inventory, and I'm going to get rid of the CM Vest one and the junk. And all these defense plus ones, we're using. And we're going to use this offense plus one on the gun. So we've dealt with the poison status ailment, which ticks down damage. We're not going to get introduced. OJ Machine, I suggest you cover your eyes for the next few encounters. We're going to be dealing with some spoders. And those spoders can shoot webs on the ground, and that paralyzes us. So we can only really run in circles till it's over. But if we kill them quick enough and watch out for when they raise their butts, we won't have a problem. I'll keep you in mind during the. Also, doggo lovers, please turn your heads at this time, unless you want to see what happens to Sheva. If not, please turn your head now, and I apologize. Beggar's gonna try to be the hero. So up here, we want this encounter to get another tool. They're both gonna do fires out their butts. Hey, no junk, but we got medicines. This is another safety strat that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run in here and talk to this lab tech. This lab tech is gonna heal me for full health for free, no cost. Oh. Oh, you couldn't fire one more shot? Okay, so this G19 I'm going to throw on the M11. Don't have enough bonus points to do anything. And heal to full health. And we're going to have a boss fight. Also, by the way, there are 3 targets now. Each head has its own HP pool of 200, 300, and 400. But we can't target a head and take it out. Shiva is just all over me today. Well, there goes our last revive. I'm going to heal next turn. No, you're not allowed. We killed one of the heads. Hey, we did it. So now we're gonna head to day 4 after this little story beat here. Here's the deal. This is where we kind of start getting into territory of the whole day is going to be a dungeon. So pretty much we're going to go through this. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. We're going to go through this. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Shush. We're going to go up here to the lab and talk to Medea, and then we're going to go to the hospital, where the entirety of day 4 is a dungeon. Also, day 4 has the biggest RNG chest, and it's a gun chest. So pretty much we're going to be rolling a dice on if we get the M10 or the micro Uzi. And that's kind of going to determine what we do for day 5. If we get the M10, we go straight to Chinatown. If we get the micro Uzi, we've got to make a stop and get a tool and some other stuff. But the big premise of day 4 is the puzzle that the fuse puzzle that we're going to be doing. I have to collect 3 fuse pieces and turn the power back onto the hospital and pretty much go to the roof. He's going to give us a free ammo plus 30, and we're going to head to the hospital. Now here's where the run gets kind of easier. So now we're going to talk to Medea. He's going to give us more inventory clutter, but there's nothing we can do about it. So that will be in our inventory for the rest of the game. So now we're going to run over here to this random closet. We're going to grab this tool. And we're going to head this way. We're going to run into Maya again. Or Maya, yeah. So I'd say for speedrunning, day 4 and day 5 have the hardest dungeons to memorize. So now we're gonna take this elevator, and then Eve's gonna say, "I'm not messing around anymore. I'm gonna take you straight to the basement." And then Eve's going to cut the power. So on the other side of that is our target, which is the fuse box. So now we're going to do a little bit of exploration. This room we're going to go into right here. Going to have an ammo plus 30. And the M79, which we'll use. It has a very key thing, which is fire rate of 2. So we'll be able to deal more damage for less ammo. We're gonna grab this fuse. Yes, PE. My second favorite RPG. Grab this autopsy key. Grab this medicine. Save my game. Remember, we burned that revive on Shiva, so we're going to safety save a lot more now. Forgot my analog was on. Now that we have the autopsy key, we're going to go back and go to the other door in that hallway. And now our encounters start. So by the end of this dungeon, we want to be level 18 or 19. Oh, let me through. Because we want the Parasite spell haste. And now I am poisoned and stunned. Good job, game. Got this offense +1 and this tool here. Okay. So I saved back there because I've had a freeze in this room recently. Grab our fuse too. So now we're gonna run down here. You think we get the fuse, we can leave. No, this burnt body down here has a key item. I am not. Chrysler Building is not a part of the run. We get this card key here. We're gonna go down here. There is a... Get out of here. All right, so we can get a refight in this room, and we got it. No, the Chrysler Building is a dungeon in New Game Plus where you fight the true final boss of the game. My inventory's full, isn't it? Yep. Always sort your inventory. So now that we have the blue card key, we're gonna run this way. And we're gonna play chest RNG. Now I could save and reset till I get the micro Uzi, which is the stronger gun. But we're already like behind because of my death to frogs. So we're just gonna go. Oh, we got an offense +2. Thanks, game. And it's... Hey, we got the stronger gun. Let's go. We got the micro Uzi. Micro Uzi in a marathon. M11 to micro Uzi. I don't have my notes. Oh, I got too excited. I forgot to scroll down. M79 micro Uzi, rate of fire 2. M92F stats to micro Uzi. Yep. Sort your inventory. Put the micro Uzi. Use BP into active time. So now our route's changed. We gotta go to an extra place. For good reason. Also, let's just burn our entire PE bar. There we go. So the micro Uzi causes us to have to go to a different area to get a tool, like I said, because we're going to put frost on our gun, the ice element. So yeah, I forgot the fuse in that room. I got too excited. So at least that death to the frog was worth it to get the micro Uzi. Also, who would like a fun fact about the RNG chest in this game? You would? Great. They shift RNG depending on when you enter the room. So when you enter the room, the chest is determined. So when I entered this room, it was guaranteed to give me the micro Uzi. You don't know until you open the chest, but so one way to mitigate that and waste a minute of your time is to save the game in that room to the left I just passed. Check the chest, and if it's not the M10, soft reset, and then go check the chest again, and it should be a micro Uzi, and vice versa. But who wants to do that? Also, after years of playing this game, in that elevator room, there's a fight there that I found. It's clipped. It's hilarious. I did not know there was a fight in that room. Also, now there's two Mayas. Oh, I ran right into him. So these little cute guys here, not only can they poison you, they're really annoying. You're gonna see something worse here in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna save. So as you kind of noticed, our healing is kind of more sorted now that we're in day 4. We're getting a lot more medicine drops and stuff like that. Also, if you run around this thing, it tends to freak out and not know what to do, but it bit me. So now we're on the hunt for a new key card. We're on the hunt for the green key card. But for some reason, these are the only two keys in the game that get dropped after you use them. It just goes, oh, I unlocked the blue door. I don't need this key. Tosses it. Oh, I unlocked the green door. I can toss this key. I was talking and did not realize that the cutscene was over. Also, these next two rooms could be refight rooms. Let me just run up the middle here. I don't like where this positioning, but it turned out okay. Never mind, I got poisoned. GG. So do you remember this area from the beginning of the game? When the flashbacks happened? We're in that hospital where we were experimented on. by Dr. Clamp, the doctor from the museum. This is where those flashbacks in day one took place. Now Aya remembers everything. Also, poor nurse has no idea what's going on around her. She's gonna give us the green key card, and getting it means that we have inventory space. And we have a refight. And I didn't heal. Good job. Oh, I dodged all the poison. I went the whole fight and didn't get poisoned. That's good enough. Mr. Streamer, do you think it will be it is more optimal? More power. So this person's going to tell us about the 13th floor. There's some stuff up there that we need to go check out. But first, we need to use this card key and get it out of our inventory. I said it earlier, Nico. My power for my mitochondria is turbo, is speeding up conversations. So you remember those cute little blob things that poisoned us? Here's the mom. And the mom can jump around. I don't know why we have to turn that knob. I never remember. I just know you have to do it. Oh, I need to scroll in my notes to the next boss. There we go. I forgot what level we get haste at. But we need haste. We want haste, rather. Now we're gonna go to the 13th floor. And we're gonna run into this room. What is happening at this time in the game? We're in the hospital. Aya just unlocked that this is the place from her flashback from day one. I feel like my inventory is getting cluttered. I'm gonna grab this medicine 3 here, and I'm gonna run down and check this out. Very Resident Evil-esque puzzle here. We're gonna push the thing to hit a button. button unlocks this door. That's my experience at 58. I should level up here. I'm sorry, I know my energy was all the way up. Okay, video game. I didn't have my sticks on. Now I have 2 enemies to fight. Get away from me. I need to see if I got haste. I did. We're in. Do I have any medicine ones? I do. Let's burn those. Just go. It's just putting points into things. Pretty much it's building attack and building our active time. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to hammer the random shots. Oh, it wouldn't let me through. Pretty much in-game, we're gonna have a specific setup to hit everything, every target all at once. I did not know that. So, you know how we've been trying to avoid junk this whole game? This game's gonna force junk into our inventory. Now I'm immediately gonna forget that I'm in a cutscene and turn my turbo off. For the 50 stairs? What do you mean, like the Chrysler building? Do I want to take the gun at the end of this fight? Do not. Okay. No, we don't do Chrysler building in New Game. Chrysler building is New Game Plus only. All right, now we can sit and enjoy. So we got the ability haste, and as you might assume, haste does what haste does in the Squaresoft universe. It speeds up our ATB bar, but it also increases our movement speed in the battle, so we can dodge. Because remember those spiders from day 3? We're gonna fight a giant spider. Also, giant spider time. He can paralyze us and he can swipe at us. I have the power of haste on my side. Haste in anime. I'm stuck. I'm still paralyzed. Oh, okay, it didn't get me. right, phase 2. Not yet. Now phase 2. I have the power of haste in anime. I've never seen him do that. But it scared me enough to heal. I need you to come closer to me, if at all possible. Hey, we beat the boss. I wish. Okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. So now, here's a little quirk about this game that I'm going to warn you about if you ever want to play the game. At this part, when this cutscene's over, this whole story beat, run down as fast as possible. Because you can game over in this sequence. Now we post more ferrets. So coming up, right here, after Eve goes away, you can hear the jet coming. If you don't run over here to this window this window thing, I forget what they're called, and jump in it and fight the fight here, you die. Not gonna show that off. The game's been mean enough to me today. Also, could you be any more meaner? I wanted to end the fight in the top left corner of the elevator, so I will just immediately stop it. Okay, so day 4 is over. We're actually gonna head I forgot. I got sidetracked. ADHD is fun, isn't it? We're gonna go to a optional area that's called the warehouse. We're gonna get a gun there called the PPK, and we're gonna get a tool. The PPK is going to give us the ability Quick Draw. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I could pick up the armor there. Which cop? The one that's walking now? Oh, that's Daniel. Remember Daniel. All right, so let's go to the warehouse. Because we got our micro Uzi. This cop's gonna talk to us. I haven't been here in so long. I'm gonna grab the armor. Right here on the forklift. Yep, I will be equipping that right now. Tools. PPK, micro Uzi, quick draw. Cool. All right, who's ready for the next area? Right here. So the quick draw could give us instant ATB. I'm not going back to the jet crash. We're in Chinatown now. And our rats have now become long boys. And can do flips. Also, I want that medicine. Also, snakes! More snakes! As you can see, we got instant ATB. That's due to the quick draw that we got from the PPK. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna grab this offense +1, and I'm immediately gonna use it. Oh. Lifeline, huh? I have yet to play that game. Maybe that'll be in submitted for Retrothon 2025. I don't know why I'm not using turbo there, but it's fine. All right, so now we're gonna fight the literal worst enemy in the game and run into the worst status effect in the game in the sewers. If you don't like bats in video games, I got you. I'm going to take care of them. See those little rainbow shots it shot out? That puts the darkness status effect on you. And you can't see, you can't shoot, you have to wait for it to go away. I'm kind of waiting for him to shoot again so I can nail him. There we go. It's okay, I got 3 Cure Darknesses. My inventory is almost full. That was a chance for a range or an offense. We got offense, which is great. Hey, we got the rare encounter. That was literally the rare encounter of the area. I haven't seen a frog there in ages. Oh! Well now. Well now. The game gave me 2 rare encounters back to back. No, I did not manipulate anything. Lucky for you, game, I can cure the darkness. What's that line from The Dark Knight? I was born in the darkness, raised in it. Something like that. So here. So, who wants more goop? Memory card fell. I need to open my disc. Because after this upcoming boss, we're gonna have the most random disc change in gaming history. Yeah, I'm good on inventory space for now. I caught that door from way back. Leave it on pump 2. I don't know. That is pretty random. This gets even more random, I think. So, this boss coming up. Oh, I gotta turn the pump off. This boss coming up is the worst in the video game. Hold on to that thought, Klutz. Hold on to that thought. Okay? We are out of the sewers and into the subway. So, weird thing here. If you go on the bottom side of this pole right there, it takes you to a different room. If you go on the top side, you end up here. What's in this chest? We'll take it. I can always use more range. I don't need that. I don't need that anymore. Oh my gosh, menuing on an analog stick is rough. And we're gonna safety save. I'm the same way. Leo, I have a shrine of golden girls that you can't see. I feel you. You want to talk about Retrothon? I have Golden Girls memorabilia in my room. I have a puzzle, I have the cookbook, I have coffee mugs, I have it all. I can discard this. Maybe. Yep. Alright, so worst boss in the game. I can't say its name I gave it on Marathon because it involves some swears. I have the power of haste and anime on my side. So this is the centipede. Oh man. You need to see my Golden Girls memorabilia? Vest? Vest, I don't trust you. Sorry, I'm really focused on this fight. Hey, we did it. I need my notes. I need notes. There's a menu after this. If I have the micro Uzi, I don't have a tool. Hold on here. Can't tune anything yet. Okay, it's fine. We can turn up, we can do this. Hey, we at least got our All right. Now we're going to find out that all of the mitochondria, all of the goop is heading towards the museum. Why? I don't know, but here's the most random disc change in PS1 history. Like, so the first ever run I did of this game, now that it's over, I can talk about it. I got all the way to here, I swapped disc, and I ran down into this room, and I'm not kidding you, I got the old classic PS1 or PS2, whatever, loading thing where it just stuck in the void. And that was 2.5 hours into a run. So now, day 5. My very first run that happened. PSP and PSTV, I believe, are the fastest. But I had the PS1 version and it was just kind of sitting there, so instead of doing PSP, I decided. Plus, I can use analog and D-pad on the PS2. If you play digital, you're forced to one or the other. I didn't get to practice this dungeon, so let's see if my memory pays off. Is that the boomerang thing for the PS5? I have no desire for one. Oh, left, not right. So these little cockroach guys can be annoying. They can all roll at once, and they can all roll into you if they so choose to. So we can get refights here. There's a 6 in total, I think, for right now. I wanted a Steam Deck for a short time, but then I realized I don't really play much on Steam. Also, I'm proud of chat for not questioning dinosaurs. You were informed that I have a Golden Girls collection. I do enjoy the Golden Girls. Pterodactyl. My dog is going bananas. We got locked into this room, and now we gotta be little. We get to play Mirror's Edge for a few minutes, a few seconds. This fight's rough. Sorry, I've been kind of just focusing on where I'm going, so I try not to get lost. Sometimes I forget where to go. Don't you do it. They sigh. Fires the missiles. Alright, so by this point I should be able to one-shot the cockroaches. My energy shot. Yep. No, move. But I am late. No, I want this. I like how we're at the point of the run where no matter what enemy we see, we just don't question it anymore. My kiddo must be home from school. Hey buddy, how was school? Yeah. As long as he stays in there, he's cool with me. So we're gonna grab ourselves this little gun here. Oh, my inventory's full. What do we got that we can pitch? That. Now we're gonna run here for a little bit and then hold down right. There we go. We're gonna head to the 4th floor. Oh my gosh. I have too many medicines. Oh, my analog stick just did me dirty. I mean, at some point she comes out, right? Yep, there she is. I'm gonna grab this save. Now the mitochondria goop is attracted to that T-Rex there. No refight? No refight. Also, do you remember this room? We're gonna go into Dr. Clamp's office again. And Medea is there. Or Maeda. Oh, I have to take this, huh? What gun gave me frost that I can't tune? M793. Oh, it's gonna ask me to throw something else away for the gate key. Or for the gate key. The clamp key. So here we're going to try to get to level 39. 38, 39. We want the Liberate ability, which is our final move, final spell we learned. Also, Daniel coming in with the punch. The Falcon Punch. Also, you hear the opera in the background again? Dr. Clamp also thought it was fire. Medicine too. So now we're gonna go fight two bosses in a row after this encounter, which I hope hits me a bit. Okay. You've hit me enough. You've hit me enough. Now you're just being rude. Because I want to open up inventory space. Okay, that should be good. Oh. I also want to use my battle points. Darkness envelops me. I have. Medic? I forget what move. I rarely have to use medic here. I'm full again. I don't understand. So I'm gonna hug this wall here, skip an encounter. And we're gonna go back down the stairs because we apparently can't go around the thing. We're gonna fight Baby Bop and Barney. First, Baby Bop. Oh, nice quick draw that I wasn't ready for. I'm gonna have to take some turn burning medicines. Okay. We didn't kill it, by the way. It just yeeted us into the next room. And then it got itself. Their body feels like it's burning because it's free healing, giving us our free heal. I say level 38, but I'm not 100% sure now. 33 maybe? Alright, now we're gonna fight Barney. I'm literally trying to get medicine procs. We'll just use one medicine. You have to be close to dead, right? No? Watch, I'm gonna haste. He's gonna die right after I haste. That has been my luck this run. Okay, so the M8000 is our last gun we're gonna get for the run. Micro Uzi M8000, M500 to M8000 burst. Cool. BP, not Medea's gun. For the love of God, not Medea's gun. I have to force a fight. I have to force a fight because I don't have Liberate. And Liberate is required to beat the game, or to do the run. Maybe we're going to refight this room. Yep. So now we have the burst mechanic, which is if we line ourselves up properly, we'll hit everything. Okay. I have to fight the scorpion up here. Wait. All right, chat. You thought the 6-minute break was great. BP M8000. What's my health? All right, so y'all thought the 6-minute break was nice. Once I enter this door, coming up, we will have an 11-minute break, which is great because I gotta use the bathroom. Yeah, this is the bathroom break percent. And it's also my favorite cutscene, so it's kind of sad. So get ready to see Eve like you've never seen her before. We'll watch a little bit of the cutscene before the bathroom break. Pregnant Eve. Bragante Eve. All right, I watched the cutscene and I'm going to go to the restroom. Did it blow up? Oh, God. Made it cost us money. It's like a kid. Okay. Hey, drumboardist, how you doing, man? Yeah, the mic was hot. My son's mom picked him up for the weekend. I was talking to her about stuff. For those of you who don't know, I actually met drumboardist at RPG Limit Break last year. Good fellow. Also, who was it that was talking about Ghostbusters 2? I forget. Was it Leo? So here's your Ghostbusters 2 moment coming up. I need to get ready to save my game. So before you go into the final bit of day 5, the game is nice enough to let you save. The Ghostbusters moment is coming. But I hope everybody has enjoyed Parasite Eve so far. Like I said, I'm glad to have this in the marathon. Sorry about dying to the frogs and wasting 15 minutes. I've done this run, I've never died there before, or I've died there, but it's very rare. Hey, look on the upside. We got the best gun, we got 2 rare encounters back to back. So, I mean, and we've had a great time. Discord caught fire. What else happened? Here's your Ghostbusters moment coming up. Anytime it's not CG, I have to hold the button. Fires and misses. So up there is the Ghostbusters crew with their Nest Advantage controller, but it went south. And there is the final Eve. Okay, so we're gonna try not to get grabbed by her. That's pretty much the main premise of this fight. She needs to see a doctor about a lot of things. Oh, she almost grabbed me already. But with Burst, she's easy. She grabbed me. Great. hands. Yeah, 3 spanks, and she let me down softly. Now we got Final Eve, which is like her version, her form of liberate. So now she flies around like a crazy person. And she stunned me. Fire one more round here. Turn my turbo off. Now we're going to use Liberate. Okay, sweet. Now she just explodes. And gives us one more sadistic smile. Last day. The very last day of the game. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. Hey, Wayne's here. We haven't seen Wayne since day 3. I don't know why I'm meshing. Oh yeah, I remember now. So I'm gonna talk to this guy for a little bit of safety, grab some more ammo. Remember this phone. Also, who here has played Metroid Other M? If you have played Other M and remember the famous line from that game, when the final boss appears, I want you to spam within reason so we don't get, y'all don't get band. The most famous line from that game. You'll see why in this next CG cutscene. The baby. I have Ethereum, I have not played it yet. Also, get your dance emotes, because we're gonna be experiencing the best song in the game. Bye. Mom's going to a ball game. So at all costs, we want to avoid healing with our Parasite energy, because we need it for the second, third, and fourth phase. The baby. So if the baby wants to, it can take me down to 1 HP. We're gonna hopefully beat it fast enough where that can happen. That's crits. And he's gonna unceremoniously explode. So now I want to shoot this phase until it separates, and then use liberate. We want 4 hits on the bottom, and I don't think we got it. No, she's focused on the top. So after 5, we want to kind of get 7 shots, 5 if we get a lot of crits, but we want to get 7 shots off and then a liberate on this. Now we can get jamming for the best song in the game. So that's 2. It's still 2. Four, 6. Hold on. There we go. ask questions, Adoofum. Don't ask questions. Okay. So, that's the third phase, and now I need to hit 20 times with the MP5P DW gun. Now it's going to evolve into like a weird slime monster. Now we get what Drumboardist alluded to earlier. It does have the same form as Quetzalcoatl. In a sense. Time for Daniel to be a hero. Just like Zach. I was 2 days away from retirement. So now we get the bullets from Daya's gun. And the game just auto-equips it to us. And now we do max damage. Hey, we did it. Why did he burst into flames? Because he got too close to the baby. Also, we're not done. GG, game over, nothing to see here. Exactly. This isn't Metroid, is it? Did somebody swap my game to Metroid? Also, remember that phone I saved at? Don't touch it during this part. No, the book is different, from what I remember. The book is very different. The book is the movie. Watch the movie. That's the base of the book. There's also a Parasite Eve movie. OJ Machine, hit me up afterwards. We're in Hell's Kitchen. Now we get to run away. If that thing touches you, it dies. Or you die. Yep, you have to do the whole fight over again because that phone at the beginning of this chase is a bait and you die if you touch it. You can't save. We did it! We did the thing. And all it cost us was an extra 17 minutes of our life. They got blowed up. Okay, so we're behind, so I'm just kind of synopsis the ending for you. Everybody's alive. That mattered. Then we're gonna go to the opera again with Ben, Maeda, Daniel, and Aya. And everybody, the new singer is wearing a blue dress. And Aya stands up and everybody's eyes are purple because you didn't do the Chrysler Building. Because I don't think we have time to sit and watch the whole ending. But I'd like to give my thanks to RGLTV for letting me put on this or play this game and do a run for you. I'd like to thank everybody that in the Parasite community that helped me learn this game, especially RJ, who did it at RPG Limit Break last year, who got me into the run. Yeah, like I said, thanks to staff for letting me in. Thanks to, or shout outs and props to all the runners in this great event. I hope to join you all again in the future for other events. Other than Discord being a trash fire, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope to be in many, many more RGL events. This was a lot of fun. Who knows, maybe next time I will do a Chrysler Building run. I will learn Chrysler Building and do it for this so y'all can see that. But I've been Xerobladedge. This has been my favorite speed RPG, Parasite Eve. I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to our next run, and I want you all to have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of your marathon. See ya, and have a good day.